What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode, episode number 254, I do believe. And yes, today, guys, it is the Copa del Rey final against Mallorca. So it is a live com. I have said it will be a live com. I tend to do live coms for all the finals now, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Of course, last year we had the actually, let's give it 6 minutes. And last year we had the live com in the Copa del Rey final, which we of course lost to Athletic Bilbao. And this time we're hoping to make amends. Of course, we've already won La Liga. We won the Grimaldo with that plaster. I'm not too sure about that. I think I'll put him on the bench. Yeah, you'll be right, mate. Still fully fit team. Last year we had the Copa del Rey final against Athletic Bilbao, which we lost. And this time we're looking to make amends because, of course, we have won La Liga, and we did win the Super Cup or whatever it's called against Sunderland at the start of the season. So 2 finals to go, 2 down, 2 to go, and hopefully we can win this, and then of course set ourselves up for the Champions League final against our bitter rivals Real Madrid. Oh, that's going to be a good game, and yeah, hopefully we can win that as well, because 4 trophies in one season would be very nice indeed. But anyway, guys, yeah, today as per usual I tend to get questions for this, and I only got one question to talk about because it's quite a sort of a long-winded one really, and it comes from a guy called Sam. I didn't know who he was. He asked it on Ask FM, and I said that's a good commentary topic. I'll do it for a commentary. And it comes from a guy called Sam. If you want to ask me questions, by the way, my Ask FM is in the description. I keep forgetting to say that. I should say a lot more. That's what I'm trying to say. Like all my social media stuff, guys: Twitter, Facebook, Spotify, Pinterest, Ask FM, whatever, it's all in the description, okay? Because I know there's a lot of people that come to me and say you've got Facebook, you've got Twitter, you've got Spotify and stuff. It's all in the description, every single video, so make sure you unroll with that for goodies. And anyway, it comes from a guy called Sam who asked me the question on Ask FM, and then sent me a message on Kick. If you want to kick me, you can. It's just Docklanders if you want to chat about anything. Although I do take a while to respond sometimes. I can't respond to everything, but yeah, if you want to kick me, you can at Docklanders. And he said he was the one that asked me the question, and he said he was looking forward to the commentary on it. So yeah, basically the question is, and I know what it is, but I need to read it when the ball goes dead, and it's going to go dead now. Well done me. I can predict the future. Yeah, the question is, where do you think you'd be with your life if you hadn't had YouTube to focus on? And I'm also going to turn my fan off because I think that's going to be blowing into the mic a bit. So yeah, where do I think I'd be with my life if I hadn't had YouTube to focus on? That's a very, very good question, you know, because as you guys know, YouTube is like my main hobby, and I spend a lot of time on it. And of course, I've been doing daily uploads for a very long time now. So oh, that's a lovely run. Just gonna get the shot away. I've been doing it for a very long time now. I've been doing YouTube for over 2 years now. I'm sure barely any of you were subscribed back then, although I know quite a few of you have been, like some long-term subs have been. And if you have, thank you very, very much. I'm so glad you've found the desire to watch me as many times as possible. But yeah, I've been doing YouTube for over 2 years now. Started back in August 2011 for those that don't know. If I remember, I'll leave a link to my first ever video, which is now on my second channel, because it had some copyright music on it, and because I wasn't a partner back then. And I started back in August 2011, and since then I've been doing YouTube at least 3 times a week. You know, I started off doing YouTube as like once or twice a week when I was doing montages. Yes, I used to be a montage maker, and I guess I still was in FIFA 12, and I was a bit in FIFA 13 as well. I used to do montages, and I started off doing those, so I did one like, you know, a couple times every fortnight, and obviously I started when FIFA 11 was coming towards the end of its career, so towards the end of its life. FIFA 12 was right around the corner, so when I started, I didn't have time to do any series or anything. I just did a few montages. And then I went to FIFA 12, and I uploaded almost every day. I'd say it was a minimum of once. Oh my god, what a volley and what a save. See, that was like a spin volley. That was lovely. Thank God for Ray. What a beast. And yeah, in FIFA 12 I uploaded about, what, like, I'd say, oh, dodgy for the keeper. Oh, damn it. I uploaded like, what should we say, like 3 or 4 times a week, so maybe not daily, but I was still uploading very regularly, and at the time not everyone was uploading daily uploads, offering daily uploads, so I was still keeping up with the trends really. And yeah, I did a My Player series, and I ran an Ultimate Team series in the winter, which didn't go off the ground very well, and then a Road to Glory series in the summer, and I was still uploading like 3 or 4 times a week. And what I'll get down to in just a moment is that back in FIFA 12, I had a job for 6 months. So I was working in a job for 6 months, so a full-time job. So, you know, I was Oh, that's a really good chance. Thank you, Quintero. So, you know, I was still uploading despite the fact I had a full-time job. So, I'll be going into that in a bit. And, you know, of course, in FIFA 13, I've uploaded pretty much every single day. You know, I've uploaded pretty much every single day. So, and sometimes twice a day. You know, January I had a whole month full of double uploads when I was offering money to charity and give my earnings to charity for that month. And, oh no, I wanted that Freedom Marcano. And, oh, he's going to get there anyway. Is he? Is he? Yes, he is. Chance on near post OP! Yay! And yeah, I've uploaded pretty much every day, sometimes twice a day. And yeah, the question is, where do I think my life would be if I didn't have YouTube to focus on? So as you've just heard me talk about it, for those of you that are new subs, I've spent a lot of time on YouTube. You know, I've spent a long time, 2 years, and of course, in that 2 years, I've kind of treated it as like a job and a second job at times. You know, when I was in my job, I kind of treat it as a hobby, more as a hobby. But right now, as I'm unemployed, I kind of treat this as a bit of a job, really. You know, I really do. You know that I don't earn enough money to get, you know, paid enough to make me live on it. So of course, it's not a job, and I don't treat it as such in that sense. But I kind of treat it as a job in the sense that, you know, I sit there and think, well, you know, I may as well keep on going with it because it's something for the CV. It's something for the CV. I'll talk about that in a minute. And it's something for the CV. And also, you know, it provides entertainment for you guys. And I feel like I'm doing a good job at that. That's not a corner. You touched that last, surely. And in general, I just think to myself, well, you know, I could sit there and I could do other hobbies. You know, I could do things like, I don't know, just knitting or something like that, you know, something feminine, because I seem like quite a feminine person sometimes. But yeah, I could do something like knitting or something, you know, just some other random hobby. But to be honest, I thought YouTube's good, you know, it really is, because it provides, you know, it takes a lot out of you. I say this all the time, YouTube does take a lot out of us YouTubers, you know, it takes a lot of effort, and, you know, it takes a lot of time, and it's good for the CV and so on and so forth. And oh, what a challenge. Oh, what a block. And to be honest, it's a great hobby to have. It really is. You know, like I say, I had a job interview. Oh, it's a chance. He ain't got a pace though. Oh, what a terrible first touch. I had a job interview a few weeks back, and because it's on my CV that I do YouTube, and I've got, like, you know, 16,000 subs and whatnot. And the interviewer asked me the question. He said, "Oh, YouTube, that's interesting. I've never heard someone, you know, offer that." And he was like, "You know, that sounds like a very interesting kind of thing." I was like, you know, I was able to expand on the point. I was able to sort of sell myself a little bit, and you know, at the end of the day, I never got the job, so I guess it isn't really that great. But at the end of the day, it's something for the CV, and I was able to expand on that point. I was able to say stuff like, you know, yeah, it's a challenging task. You know, you have to sort of be, you know, have a good focus of time management. Really, you know, obviously this wasn't exactly what I was saying, but I was saying you need to have a good management of time. That was such a lovely dribble and a terrible shot. You have to have a good management of time, you know, to make sure you produce videos on the daily and stuff like that. And it's something more for the CV and something you can sell yourself at. And you know, it's good in that sense. And at the end of the day, it's a hobby that has a lot of rewards. You know, it really does. You know, I mean, obviously I can sit here and talk about the money you make from it, and I can sit here and say, you know, you make a bit of money from it. Like I say, you never earn that much. You know, not us small YouTubers down at the bottom. We don't earn that much money. There's a lot of people that think we earn money to live on this full time. We don't. You know, you need to be a real big time YouTuber before you can start considering living on this full time. And you know, as El De Niro once famously said, it wouldn't pay for one night out in Dublin, 1 month's pay. But you know, like, we don't earn a great deal of money from it, but you do earn money from it. And of course, like I say, it's something for the CV. It's an interesting hobby as well. It's not like a generic hobby. It's an interesting hobby. You earn skills through it. For example, you know, video editing. You know, before I started this, I had no clue how to edit videos. You know, now, you know, I can do it in iMovie. I can do it in Vegas. You know, I can do it in well, I can do it in any software really that I've experimented with. So you know, it gives you new skills as well. You know, like I said before, it gives you confidence and stuff. You know, I feel like I wouldn't say I've got better at talking, because I haven't. You know, at the end of the day, I haven't. But at the end of the day, like, I can see that I've made improvements, and that does give you confidence in a whole. You know, in a whole. Whenever you do make improvements in whatever field, you do get a little bit more confident in it. So you know, when I first started YouTube, I was like, you know, just constantly thinking to myself, this video isn't good enough. But now I always churn out videos that I feel are good enough. So you know, you learn new skills, you get more confident. You know, at the end of the day, it's just a great hobby. And you know, without YouTube, I honestly feel as though my life would be worse. You know, and that's kind of hard for people to understand. You know, a lot of people would sit there and think, are you serious? You know, like, you've talked about it before. You know, 16,000 is a lot to some people, but to others it's nothing. And are you really going to sit here and tell me that all of the hours you've amassed into this, all the time you spent has been worth it, and you wouldn't be better off in your life without it? And I would sit there and say, yeah, I am going to tell you that because, well, A, because of the reasons I've mentioned, and B, because I honestly don't see what else I would occupy my time with. Like I say, YouTube is not my job. It's a hobby at the end of the day. And would I really have amassed better skills and better qualifications and stuff like that if I didn't do YouTube? Let's not kid ourselves here. If I wasn't doing YouTube, I'm not going to be at university and earning a degree. I'm not going to be in a great job earning a lot of money, enough to sort of move out and have my own place and that. I'm not going to be doing any of that sort of thing. What YouTube does is provide entertainment for you guys, which I've always said is the main reason I do it, is provide me with advice to learn new skills, like I have been doing, video editing the main one, get more confident, be more, I wouldn't say sociable in the sense I don't, because I don't really talk to anyone here either, but I still interact with you guys quite a lot, and it's, well, I guess I can mention it as well, is get a bit of scratch from it, get a bit of pay, and like I say, it may not be much pay. It's not a job. It never will be a job. But at the end of the day, it's what other hobby is going to provide all of those things for me, And even if I found one, it's just going to be a substitute. What I'm trying to say is, if I wasn't doing YouTube, I would not be in a job. I seriously don't think that, without YouTube, I would have found a really good job and I'll be really enjoying it and so on and so forth. So I would, without YouTube, my work career wouldn't have improved. I don't think I'd be in a job. The reason I lost my job last year was not because of YouTube, believe me. The reason I lost my job last year wasn't because of YouTube. It's a hobby that provides a lot, and although it takes a lot out of you, it's worth every single second. And it's such a great question, to Sam, the guy that asked it. I really hope this answer has helped you, because it's such a great hobby. I get people pretty much every week asking me whether YouTube is worth it, whether you should start doing YouTube, and I always ask the same question: if you've got, that's so unlucky, if you've got enough time, if you've got the startup cash to buy the software and the hardware like the HD PVR, the Elgato, the video editing software, and so on and so forth, if you've got the startup cash, and if you've got the drive, that's the most important thing. I've got the drive and determination to keep going. If you've got the drive, then yeah, by all means, like do it seriously, because it can be a great hobby. It really can. I've turned this into a fantastic hobby. And I'm so glad I started YouTube. I remember when I used to talk to Nep had started YouTube, and he always used to say to me, why don't you do it? We play FIFA together. We used to play clubs all the time. We play FIFA together. You're a really decent player, and you can be confident behind the mic if you spend enough time doing it. And I just thought to myself, I don't know, maybe next week I'll think about it more. Maybe in a couple of months I'll buy the PVR. And then of course 1 month I just said, fuck it, I'm going to do it. And I'm so glad I did, man. I'm so glad I did. It's I talk negatively about YouTube sometimes, and I do say stuff like, oh, well, it's another month where I haven't really gained too many subscribers, and the views haven't been that great, and the pay's never that good, it's a bit lower than usual, and so on and so forth, and, is it worth it? Is it worth the hours I put in? But to be honest, when I sit down and look at it as a whole, it's been worth every single second, man. It's what other hobby is going to provide what it's done for me? I can't think of another hobby that's going to provide this, and to be honest, it's a great hobby, and to the question that Sam asked, where do I think my life will be without it? I'd say it will be even worse. If I didn't do YouTube, it will be even worse, because I wouldn't have a hobby that provides these sort of things. And oh, Quintero, what are you doing? I wouldn't have a hobby that provides these sort of things, and to be honest, my days would be a lot more boring. Like my days are quite boring naturally, but at least I get to interact with you guys on the sense that I entertain you sometimes, and I don't know, man. It is a great question, though. I will say that I haven't really answered the question in full, because I don't want to say where I'll be without it, because it'll be too depressing. But oh no, don't send this. Oh no, oh, he's offside. Thank God, and he missed it. But oh, played that perfectly. Look at that, perfectly left the position there. That's great. That's a great offside trap. And yeah, in general, like, I don't want to answer the question in full and say like, oh well, if we wasn't doing YouTube, I'd be doing this and doing nothing, and it'd be pointless, my life would be over, because I do know I sound way too depressing sometimes, and I do have to apologise for that. I can't really help it, but even so, who else should I bring on? I've got to think about this for next week's final against Real Madrid. Let's bring off Diaz de Rio, and Quintero has low stamina, so yeah, there you go. So yeah, I don't want to go too depressing into the question. because that's what it will be. You know, if I went too in depth, it would be a depressing answer. But on the whole, in general, where my life will be without YouTube, I would not be in a job. I would not be at university. I would not be, you know, head honcho of the knitting club. That's got to be a quote, surely. Head honcho of the knitting club. I would, you know, I would just be, I would be doing nothing, basically. Like, I can't think of another hobby that I would enjoy as much as this, and it would give me as much perks as this. YouTube has been an awesome hobby to do on the side, and I've always said what a job it would be. I would absolutely love to do this as a job, but it's never going to get to that stage. But whilst I'm still doing this as a hobby, I absolutely love it, and this could be a lovely goal if I can get this right. Oh, I just didn't. Oh well. But in general, like, my life would not be better off without it. It would be worse off. So hopefully that answered your question, Sam. I'm sure it didn't, but even so, like, hopefully, also I hope it's a good answer to those that consider YouTube from time to time, whether they want to do it or not. And I'm trying not to give you false hope as well. I never like to do that. I would never say to, like, any of you out there that want to do YouTube, I never say, you know, you're going to get really big instantly and you're going to earn loads of money and you're going to be a big boy in terms of the community. I would never say stuff like that, but what I will say is that as a hobby, on the whole, it is very enjoyable at times. It is really good and beneficial. There are a lot of cons to YouTube, I'm not going to lie. I'm sure I'll talk about that in a future video. There are cons to YouTube. Oh, such a chance. Oh, such another chance. That's a penalty. There are cons to YouTube, but in general, the perks outweigh the cons by far for me. You know, like, it's a great hobby. It really is. And to be honest, I just really enjoy it. And like I say, for those times where I do sound really depressing, I apologise. But yeah, it's a great hobby, and I really enjoy it, and I really want to score this penalty. So here we go. Oh my god! Oh wow, if you're going to hit a worse penalty than that, I'd like to see it. Jesus, I thought I just blasted it straight down the middle, no height or anything. I thought it was going to dive. That's 2 LiveCom penalties I've missed. That's embarrassing, isn't it? It's you guys, you're putting too much pressure on me. I can see you watching me and thinking he's going to blaze this penalty over the bar. You're making me nervous. Stop it. That's why I'm missing these penalties. That's 2 on the LiveCom I've missed. Terrible, but oh well, we win regardless. And wow, that was a bad penalty. I'm going to mull on that for the rest of the evening. But now we've won the Copa del Rey. We've gone one better than last season. We've won it in the final. That's fantastic, and I'm really pleased to win this because, of course, last season we blew it in the final. We lost 5-3, I think it was, and that's really good. And yeah, I'm very pleased to win a Copa del Rey for the first time. And I'm disappointed about that penalty. That was so bad, wasn't it? Like, seriously, I just thought to myself, I was tempted to chip it. I thought I'd just blast it, you know, just think, you know, it'd be fine. There was no height, there was nothing. That was terrible. But we win the Copa del Rey. That's great, and I'm really pleased. That is the first time we've won the tournament, and it's another trophy to add to our career. And that is great news for us. And Gazaniga sports the home kit as well, again, in the outfield kit. But anyway, great to win the Copa del Rey. And that is absolutely fantastic news for us. Let's look at the match facts. Oopsie daisy. Let's look at the match facts because I'm pretty sure they didn't really test us. Yeah, 10-8 and 2-1. That's terrible. But yeah, fantastic. The Copa del Rey is won. That's the first time for the career. That's great news for us. We've gone one step further than last year. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave a like as usual. That's much appreciated. And hopefully to Sam, the guy that asked the question, that answered it pretty well. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary as much as the game. And yeah, I'm really pleased to have won the Copa del Rey final. And as always, guys, a big thank you for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. And as per usual, if you can leave a like, that's much appreciated. And it only takes a second to do, so that would be very nice indeed. And what comment should we go with? What comment should we say? We always comment to end a live com. If you watched all the way through and you've enjoyed it, just comment Docs loves his subs, because I really do. I really do love you guys. You're awesome. You're the reason I do YouTube. And you're the main reason for my positivity behind YouTube and why I continue to do it. So if you've watched all the way through and you've enjoyed it, just comment Docs loves his subs, because I really do. And I'm very grateful for you guys. Without you guys, my channel is non-existent. And I'm so grateful to our subscribers like you, and I appreciate it very much. So as always, guys, once again, a big thank you for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like. Don't forget to comment Docs loves his subs. And I'll see you for the Champions League final against Real Madrid, possibly tomorrow, if not the day after, and if not, in the very near future. Goodbye. I love you.